Hey guys, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis can't stand being compared to Mayweather. The new controversy over Maidana's gloves provokes his ire. Davis is preparing for his fight against Frank Martin. Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. have been embroiled into a feud that has reached a boiling point. Recently, this animosity was on display again when a social media user made a comment about the money in relation to Davis' current situation. Davis, who is preparing for his first fight of the year on June 15th against Frank Martin at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, responded heatedly before quickly deleting his post. Gervonta has had a tumultuous relationship with his former mentor and promoter Mayweather Jr. The tension between them has been public and the acrimonious often playing out on social media. This latest incident was sparked by a user recalling the strategic gamesmanship that Mayweather employing before his 2014 fight with Marcos Maidana, suggesting that Mayweather always finds a way to control the narrative. The comparison seemed to strike a nerve with Davis, who has been eager to step out of Mayweather's shadow and establish his own legacy. Floyd truly was a smart fighter with a great team. Read the user's post. He caught Maidana trying to come into the with fight horsehair gloves with little to no padding. If Floyd would have lost and blamed it on gloves, they would have called him an excuse maker. Davis responds. Despite the drama, Davis remains focused on his upcoming fight against Martin, a bout that fans have been urgently anticipating. This fight marks Davis' return to the ring following his victory over Ryan Garcia last April, and subsequent legal troubles. Every time he posts, he looking at his body. Dude, just happy he look in shape for the summer. He is getting his ass beat. Davis responded in now deleted tweet. What the fuck is the problem? Gervonta Davis comes clean on registration clause in Frank Martin fight. Gervonta Davis always finds himself embroiled in a registration clause debate. The rumor mill is churning out rumors that the American boxer will defend his WBA lightweight strap against Frank Martin under the WBA's new registration clause on June 15th. But how much truth do these speculations hold? Is it something the champion forced upon the challenger? Notably, on similar lines as the IBF, the WBA has decided to put a 12-pound registration limit on the championship fights. Some fans have already criticized the Tank for taking cover behind the registration clause to gain an advantage over his opponents. He also infamously drew a flag for forcing a registration clause against Ryan Garcia last year, but Davis has tried to clean the air around the registration clause fiasco. The 29-year-old clarified that he was not aware of the new clause until it became the talk of the internet. However, he also questioned it now, both fighters coming into the fight. At the same weight was a problem. Davis said, "I didn't know about this shit until yesterday on Twitter, but why is everybody mad? We have to weigh in the same weight and come into the fight at the same weight. What the fuck is the problem?" The Baltimore native had previously vented out his frustration as he shunned the accusations of influencing and swaying the sanctioning body to put such a clause in place. He had asked, "Yeah, telling me I have enough power to tell the WBA what to do." Moreover, there have been questions about whether Davis vs Martin would indeed be fought under the new rule. Dan Rafael has come to the fans' rescue. Gervonta Davis vs Frank Martin, clause or no clause? Dan Rafael turned to his social media account and clarified that Davis vs Martin would not feature the WBA's newly introduced clause. The sanctioning body might enforce the 5-day morning weight checks in future fights, but it has decided to put it on hold for Davis vs Martin, as the fight was already in the works. He wrote, "No, there is no registration clause for Davis Martin. WBA is planning to follow IBF by requiring fight morning weight check." While there is still some tussle over the WBA's registration clause, Leonard Ellerby believes it would put weight bullies in check. The likes of Devin Haney and David Benavides have been blasted in the past for bulking up enormously just before the fight and utilizing a size advantage against their opponents. It remains to be seen when the WBA will enforce this clause. What do you make of these comments by Gervonta Davis? Do you believe the WBA's new registration clause would level the playing field for fighters? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.